Ago, scored in a game that Fulham won by 2-1. For what that is worth, absolutely nothing really, with two new coaches and a man in form on here. 33 seconds into the season, and of course he finished it because he can't miss. The player of the year puts Chelsea in front before some people have even sat down. That'll do.
Yeah, those two players who we hoped.
That's a good ball from Castagna. King! Well, this one he has blasted through Robert Sanchez. It's up the middle again. The last one beaten out. This one in the back of the net. Big question mark. Lacroix hadn't played any pre-season till he started that Sociedad game, and he's up there now, and he's been found by Cole Palmer. Maxence Lacroix, nice chop, and the cutback! 2-1! Morgan Rogers on his Premier League Chelsea debut. And the Blues lead again, early and late in the half.
One of the best he scored in Chelsea Blue there, I think, already.
Flick for João Pedro. No flag yet. He's one-on-one with Berger, and Cole Palmer's coming on the outside. Cole Palmer! The confidence is flowing. Ice cold start to the second half for Chelsea, as long as the Brazilian striker is onside from the initial flick. We've seen that confidence from Palmer from kick-off. Cuenca with an ambitious pass, and it's worked out after a bit of dodgy defending. Sanchez is there, and so is Gonzalo Garcia, and managing the lead continues to be an issue for the Blues. This thing. As Cucurella gets nabbed by the pacey Brennan Johnson, who feeds it in there. Dominic Solanke, the former Blue. Tottenham lead inside 5 minutes this season. It was 6 minutes left.
Cucurella's not got the right footwear on. I know it's a bit old-fashioned.
But that is twice. Now he's got it on his left foot where he wants it. Oh, you're kidding me. Kulusevski finds the corner. Didn't shoot earlier, has shot now. Tottenham 2, Chelsea 0, and both coming from Marc Cucurella losing his footing, and he's going to change. Sancho on the run, and it's opened up for him here. Brilliant hit. And the mayhem between these two has resumed. We've only played 17 minutes. Tottenham for 2 each. Tottenham's lead is all gone. It's chilly and it's Spursy. It's 2-2. Brilliantly away from a doggy. Oh, still Cole Palmer. Fernandez! Turnaround complete! Tottenham 2, Chelsea 3! They had their chances, and oh, you cheeky monkey, Cole Palmer! The boy has ice in his veins, and Chelsea have 3 more points.
I mean, that is astonishing in arguably Chelsea's most important game.
That's very nicely done. That 6-yard box is ridiculous. Well, Son has finally scored one now. And in typical Spurs fashion, it's just a little bit too little.
Well, they're coping, Wrexham. A lot of organised defending. And a bit more than that now. Doyle's ball, and Sam Smith is away here. Sam Smith has scored for Wrexham. Their first real thrust, and Chelsea are undone. It was up to Delap, trying to do a bit of sorting out here. He's hardly had any service. This is good play by Liam Delap, and he's got Garnacho up with him. Off the line by Thomas, and Owen in off the goalkeeper. Unlucky, and Chelsea have a touch of fortune here, a big touch of fortune really, in the sense. Obviously it's a short corner again, under hit. But that's not under hit, it's in. A touch from Doyle. Windass struck it, and did it hit Doyle or was it a flick? Oh, it's a brilliant flick. Struggling there. And it breaks for Achimpong. They've levelled it up again, the Premier League side. And it's Josh Achimpong to the rescue. He fired it home. Suga, it's a good first-time ball, and wrapped in by Garnacho. Has a look across to see whether he was offside or not. He wasn't. And Chelsea are in front for the first time in this tight, thrilling. Waiting for it. But he's in such good form, and that form continues. What a week he's had. Really brought here only for emergencies, and the
Jefferson Lerma throwing something out of Mr. Miyagi's playbook there, and he's won it back. Lerma, more traditional hit here. Goodness me, what a hit that is! A bolt from the blue from a player who never scores goals. He went for something outrageous, missed that, did it again, and it's...
I'm on the ball now, but they've been very narrow start of the second half, first minute or so. Cuckoo slightly left.
Good ball, Caicedo. Malo Gusto with the cross. Yes! Of course! Conor Gallagher goals, London buses, back at Selhurst Park as well. Perfect start to this delayed second half. Palace won. Palmer. Gallagher is on the gallop. Want to get in the back of the D. Conor Gallagher! He's done it again! On the 90th minute mark at Selhurst Park. Lightning strikes twice for the former Eagle, and he's take a point. Not now. Here's Conor Gallagher. Cole Palmer trying to absolutely see it off. Look at Enzo Fernandez for 3-1. Fernandez, that'll do. Stoppage time, smash and grab, and the Blues win at Selhurst Park late in the day again.
Fernandez rolls it confidently past Alex Merritt to give Chelsea the lead. Goalkeeper went the right way, but it just had two. There's Santos this time to clear up. Yeah, very isolated as Oliveira wins that one. Caicedo trying to get a foot in, and oh, what a finish! What a goal! That is absolutely incredible! Antonio Vergara! A sensation! To the ball there. Here's Elmas. Oliveira. Oh, it's there! Rasmus Højlund sweeps Napoli into the lead! Knockout phase, but it is a playoff position as it stands. Palmer to João Pedro, lovely first touch. João Pedro! Thumps in the equaliser. Palmer Plays in João Pedro. 2 against 2. João Pedro! What can...
Mudryk onto it, brilliant goal! Yet another assist for Cole Palmer. He waits the pass absolutely beautifully. Mudryk is onto it. That is fantastic, that's it. Gibbs White dinks it deep. Oh, Willy Bolly's round the back, that's way too easy. We could all see him coming, but Chelsea's defence didn't. White is on the charge again, and Hudson-Odoi is receiving again in this channel. You can't say it hasn't been coming. He's been a threat all game long. He's been looking to do that all game long. Callum Hudson-Odoi bites the hand that once fed, and it's... Raheem Sterling. Oh yes! Super sub! And here's Reece James with time. Free header! Jackson 3-2! It's another Chelsea roller coaster. Right now it's going up.
Buonanotte, Garnacho outside him, slides it into Alejandro Garnacho! And Chelsea do have the breakthrough. The first half was a little bit slow. The man that's raced onto the field, races on the out.
Fully for him, just about avoids getting an own goal now.
Good delivery, and here's that chance. Turnbull! His difference maker when he came off the bench at half-time. Put the Blues ahead. João Pedro. Little layoff to Andre Santos. Neto. Can he get the shot off? He can! It's a brilliant finish, Pedro Neto. He stuns the ball into the bottom corner. And Chelsea, who looked like momentum was shifting away from them, are back in front. João Pedro lifts it into the feet of Alejandro Garnacho. It's for the gloss. Brilliant finish. Alejandro Garnacho, second of the evening. Chelsea have 3 and they're into the final 4 of the Carabao Cup.
Well, I complimented João Pedro a few moments ago, and he provides.
Oh, Colwell, it's a horrible pass straight through to Bowen, and Bowen puts West Ham ahead. A gift-wrap goal for the visitors just before half-time. Jarrod Bowen, on his return from injury, makes it Chelsea 0, West Ham 1. Neto's ball in's a good one. Cucurella kept it alive. Enzo Fernandez, and then Pedro Neto for 1-1. Chelsea back on terms. Neto off the bench with the impact, and we're all square as Centre's crossover far post. Cucurella. Here's Palmer. Can he find room for a shot this time? Driving on. Deflected in! Chelsea in front. Cole Palmer. And the Blues have turned this game around. Huge deflection on that, helps it into the net. But Palmer will claim.
Caicedo nicely away from McAllister, opening up for a shot for Moises Caicedo! Well, even by his standards, that's something special. It's always a beauty when Caicedo scores. And that... Szoboszlai
Flipping it over. Oh, and it's loose for Gakpo, who stabs it in for 1-1. Not quite out of nothing, but certainly feels a little harsh. But Cody Gakpo levels up for Liverpool for Gittins. Enzo Fernandez. Liverpool lost it in stoppage time in London last weekend. Here's Cucurella, right across for Esteva! What a moment for the 18-year-old! His first Chelsea goal has got Maresca down the touchline. Everybody.
Chalobah with a little bit of licence here. Palmer, lovely turn. Cole Palmer setting himself up and getting the goal for Chelsea. Drought, what drought? Correa in the way again. He's resisted twice. He'll be asked to do a third time as well. Ball in towards Estevao. The touch is good. The shot's even better. Wow! He scores against the club he's going to join. Short corner, Gusto to Palmer. Enzo Fernandez, it's returned back through. It's right across. Oh! Malo Gusto for Chelsea restores their lead.
Fofana, but Gordon got him eventually. Had a very early goal this fixture last season. They're already one up by this point. Tonali early on. Curled in towards Voltemada. What a stop. He's not going to miss the rebound though. Gordon denied. Voltemada on target. Isn't a week a long time in football.
Here we go. He's carrying it a little bit too far there. He's too long on the ball. And Anthony Gordon is one of those that will work back. And he gets
Gordon a better angle. And now, oh hello. It's two. And he's got them both. And unless VAR intervenes, Chelsea are in huge trouble.
From your players that are capable of doing it.
Reece James. Oh, brilliant!
What a goal! What a goal, Reece!
And there is your game on. He still hasn't made a save, and he couldn't get near this one. That was the wider side to aim at. Oh, right in there. You can't save them. Pressure. Guiu. They're the only attacking players on the Chelsea bench.
Yeah, I mean, brilliant from
João Pedro here. He's got the better of Malik.
Yes, brilliant, brilliant. What a second half he has had. He's been so involved with our play, picking it up in little pockets there.
Playing from the back comes with inherent risk.
Well, they've just got themselves in trouble. There was a little bit of this on Sunday where they didn't feel comfortable with the ball. What a mistake. It's Disasi with it. Doesn't really pass the ball into Caicedo, safe side.
This is how probably Leeds expect the game to be played. Need to make sure there are no gaps. And there is a gap. And Nicholas Jackson has found it. And that's just what Pochettino ordered. Get back on the front foot and wipe out that error. And it has space for Madueke between the lines. And it's Chelsea pressure starting to pick some holes in Leeds. And Mudryk, just like that. Well, he's been in the game. He's probably had one of his best spells in a Chelsea shirt. Starting tonight and turning the big trophy. In from Anthony. He's got another one. Wow, what a night. Fernandez. Gallagher. It's Gallagher who's won it for Chelsea. Conor Gallagher, who's suddenly found his scoring touch since the turn of the year. He took it in the habit.
Shield's touch has found Reinders here. It's tight, and he's found a way through. What a some serious technique there. You never want it going past your keeper like that, though.
It's on his weaker foot as well, Dan. I'm surprised they go through game for quality, but even that, why are we not sticking the ball in the box?
He better do it now, Gusto. One good cross and it could change everything. Enzo Fernandez!
Yes! One ball in the box. What are we talking about?
Stoppage time, hero, and I tell you what, they have had it coming. Donnarumma has it.
Mitoma. On the line for Estepinian, took it back into a good area, albeit on where blue shirts were. Oh, and then the header from Ruter has cracked in. Well, that's extraordinary. Ruter lies on the ground. He's not quite sure what's happened. His teammates are going to tell him in a moment that he's put forward because it was Cole Palmer at Stamford Bridge. Oh, it's terrible from Webster. He's given it straight to Jackson. Is this the moment for the equaliser? Tees up Palmer. Third time's a charm. He was not going to be denied. He hit the post, he had one ruled out for offside, but it didn't keep him down. Cole Palmer at Stamford Bridge, again, 17th goal in his 20th. To put him off. Palmer, the man with ice in his veins, not a problem. He'll do it all day long. He's the coolest man in the capital, and he's made it Chelsea 2, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Genius. The boy is a genius. An astonishing goal from a simply extraordinary footballer. Cole Palmer. There is nothing.
See why Cucurella was given the yellow card, but just be careful now on your tackles and especially how you talk.
Oh, and Sanchez has given it away, and they should score here, Brighton, and they have. Carlos Baleba. Crazy football match. Another shocker from Sanchez, I'm afraid. And Brighton back to within one goal. Came gift wrap from their former goalkeeper.
Just get rid of it.
There's Webster. And back to Verbruggen again. Both sides happy to play it out from the back, even if it means giving it away. Just as guilty as one another. Sancho. Here's Palmer looking for his fourth. How's he done that? How on earth has he done that? He's playing a different game to everybody else. He's on another plane. Cole Palmer whips it in. Verbruggen's near post. An extraordinary goal.
And it could be a breakthrough. Reece James tries to catch him out, and he does! Trubin erected the wall, but he didn't get the right planning permission. Reece James gives Chelsea the lead in Charlotte. In the team, Rosario Central. And a fourth penalty success against Chelsea for Angel Di Maria. And for Benfica, the 2-hour weather delay. Here they come again, Cole Palmer. Slips it to Caicedo and Kunku. How did that not go in? It does the second time. Enzo Maresca joins the celebrations. Goal! Chelsea FC. Chelsea in front again. And now Chelsea have got the numerical advantage. Pedro Neto, this can seal it. Into the quarter-final now! No doubt about it! As Pedro Neto gets Chelsea's third and Benfica. Palmer. Chelsea have Benfica where they want them now. On the rack. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. And the Chelsea celebration will go long and loud tonight in Charlotte. This tight, cagey game.
Unaware of Sessegnon's position there.
High turnover. It won't be! Great finish. From a very cheap turnover. Fulham lead the South West London derby. Bang on 20 minutes. And they've had a bit of help there. Neto down for Palmer. Georgia! Tyreek George arrives as a Chelsea player. Forget the tap-in against Legia. This is a massive equaliser at the Cottage. At the end of that run. And now Cole Palmer, and back to Fernandes. Neto in the middle, spins, shoots! Unbelievable! Rocket from Neto in stoppage time! And it is the late smash and grab. You cannot believe this scoreline. 10 minutes ago, Fulham were winning.
Comes in against Garnacho, and Wan-Bissaka in space here down the right. Infield to Bowen. Bowen hooks the ball in, all the way in, and West Ham have scored. Pablo may got a touch onto it. Bowen's ball in, deceived the Chelsea back line, and between them, Bowen and Pablo. Right, and Bowen for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka pulling it back into the penalty area. Brilliant goal for West Ham. Somerville makes it 2. He scored for 3 games on the trot. To drive forward and put a cross in towards João Pedro.
What a ball!
And it's gone in.
What a ball!
Brilliant ball in, and Chelsea are back in the game. Fofana striding forward, keeping a lovely cross in. João Pedro, what a week he's having. Heads it past Ariola. Game on, 2-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You can even trace this back
towards Gusto at the far post. Gusto towards goal, off the ball. It's going to be 2-2. Chelsea have equalised, and Mark Cucurella diving in to head home after the ball came back off the bar. Lovely cross in from the left-hand side. Gusto arriving. Forward now towards João Pedro. Pedro playing it across the area. It's in! It's in! It's in! It's Enzo Fernandez with the winner in stoppage time. Stamford Bridge erupts as Enzo Fernandez gets on the end of it, and Chelsea have completed the comeback of all comebacks.
Ribero's pass was behind Garnacho. Gusto wasn't able to take advantage of it, but he does get on to Enzo Fernandez' pass here. The touch off the defender. It fell for Conor Gallagher. What a start for Chelsea! It's only his 3rd Premier League goal of the season. Huge. Andre Onana, who has conceded all Premier League penalties he's faced so far, and he concedes this one. Chelsea are away to the races. They are up and galloping. A 2-goal lead inside 20 minutes. And that has really put a positive... Oh, mistake by Moises Caicedo, and Alejandro Garnacho is in, and he takes the opportunity. That is massive for Manchester United. Against the run of play, the mistake by Caicedo. There's to be some redemption for the Brazilian after giving away the penalty earlier. Garnacho, Dallo, good ball. Hoyland leaves it. Bruno Fernandes for 2-2. And it's a familiar sinking feeling for Chelsea. They've blown another lead. From 2-0 up, it's back to 2-2. Rashford involved for the first time, releasing Anthony. What a ball, Garnacho! That is a quite brilliant goal from Manchester United, from one end to the other, in a sweeping move. Alejandro Garnacho finishes his 2nd goal of the game, and what about it here?
He wouldn't dink it again, would he? Would he dare?
Panenka at the weekend, up against Onana. Cole Palmer takes the sensible option and surely salvages a point for Chelsea, who refused to give up, having thrown away
2-on-1 in the dying seconds. Didn't make the most of it.
No one marking Palmer again.